Hey everybody, this is David at Barnyard Bees. Sometimes this is how I get the artificial swarm going with my mated queen. I had another handful of packages that was getting old in the store that we had to go ahead and move. So I installed a couple right here, and in this general area right here, just looking around, I kind of got a mess here going on. Got some old wax pulled out. I got to gather up and melt down. There's a big old bucket. But anyway, in this general area, I'll look around and I'll see the bees are congregated more right here. So what I'll do, just to get them started, get a few bees, and just as soon as I hung that up there, the activity just whoosh. And it's like it's going to collect right on the front of that box right now. So I got to watch it, not let it get too close, because it'll pull away bees that don't need to be pulled away from that little nuke right there, that little medium. I just installed a package in it, and then this one too. So if I leave it there, we're going to have too many bees gathered up. So what I'm going to do, I'll let just a handful get on there, and then I'll take it over here in the tree and hang it on one of those low limbs. And it's gathered a lot of attention. Without a doubt, you can tell by this that it's a very good mated queen. So we got about 100 bees on there now, maybe about, I don't know, maybe not that many. Okay, I got it hung up there. And over there you can see where just the scent of that queen right there has pulled that focus that fast on that area, and it still hasn't left. Just for, it wasn't on there, I hung it up there and started the video. The video is 2 minutes and 30 seconds, so not much longer than that total that that queen was sitting there. So we'll sit back a little bit and watch this little queen right here gather up a swarm. And you can see the bees are kind of, they'll take them a while to get away from that area over there. And by the end of the day, I'll film it again and I'll show you how good that works from start to finish. I mean, I showed you this before, but just kind of give you an idea how to do this. Anytime you have an excess of bees in your yard, a lot of bees, or you're installing a handful of packages, or you're setting up new nukes or anything like that, and you're going, if you have bees flying around, get you, one of these queens hanging. See how, look at the attention is coming already. It won't take it long. This thing's going to build up fast. So what I'll do, I'll just end this right now, and then at the end of the day, I'll come back and film and show you how big that thing's got. Okay, probably about, I don't know, maybe half hour, 45 minutes have passed. And the thing is, this thing's going to be shaken by the wind. This wind is terrible, but they're holding on. And it's already probably a pound and a half of bees already. It's that many has gotten on there. Look at that. Look at that. That is crazy. Look. We'll go right back on it. Look at the bees. This works really good. If you ever want to get you some extra couple pounds of bees, it depends. I installed this morning, we had, because we have a lot of packages, and sometimes we overkill on getting too many ready for the week. So they're not always sold, so what's not used goes right back in the yard. So it's a good way if you got a lot of bees flying around. If you install 3 or 4 packages, or if you just in general have some huge hives where there's a lot of bees flying around, this will work really good. This thing will probably grow to 3 or 4 pounds by the end of the day. It's growing right now. All those lost bees are coming right to it, and since it's the queen that's going to be in the hive with them, it works perfect. They don't have to get used to another queen. This is going right in the hive with them, and to know that they accept this, you can leave. These bees will stay overnight with this queen. They won't go back to where they come from. So we'll continue to watch it the rest of the day, see how big it gets. Here's about the end result of this swarm. It's, you can see, compare to the size of my hand. It may have got close to 2 pounds of bees. Not real big, but still, hey, that's perfect for one of the mini Nucs. So what I'll do, I've already almost completely untied it here before I start the video, so it'd be easy. So here's all I do. I just carry the swarm. I don't shake it. I got my box over here ready. Or close to ready. I didn't put my frames in yet. So, all I do now, instead of shaking it or anything, I just carry it over like this and just lay it down. Right on top of the little 2-framer. Just slowly drag it across. Those bees will go right down in. Right down in the 2-framer. These 2-framers are perfect for stuff like this. They're not only good for mating queens, but for little situations like this, little tiny swarms, they just work perfect. You know, it's about a 2 pound of bees, and it may not be quite 2 pound. It was pretty close to it, probably. I'd say it was 2 pounds. It was shortly about 2 pounds. So just shake the last little bit on it without disturbing the queen too much. See if I can see the queen in there. There she is. So you can see how I have it through the cage here, the wired. I just have it wired through the cage. So let me put it on pause, and what I'll do, I'll take the cage and pull the cork out of the candy in and stick it down in there and let them release it naturally. Okay, I changed my mind how I'm going to release this, and because they've been with this queen now for a whole day, they stayed all night with her on the cage, they will accept this queen. I know bees and how they act, and I'm just going to let her walk right out of the cage. You got to be careful when you do it this way. Don't let them, sometimes they can, when they walk out, to come to the top of the cage and fly. So I'm going to try to guide her straight down in. See, the bees want her so bad, it may be, sometimes it's a little bit difficult this way, because they'll want to start going in the cage and coming up on top of it, and you can't see very good. And she's going to be slow going in there. I got to keep flipping the bees off the screen, or you can't see it on the video. There she goes, right there. Okay. There, okay. Hope I got that on video good. She walked out, she went straight down. I know without a doubt that they'll accept her just the way they acted, and they don't hang around a queen all night on a limb just to be aggressive to her. They wouldn't have that much interest in killing her, and they committed to spending the whole night out there on that limb. So she's good to go. We got a queen in there. So I'll put the top back on here, and it's ready to go. So, what we're wondering is from our customers if anyone is interested in buying any of this from us. If so, then we'll start offering it on barnyardbees.com on our website. But I think you'll be amazed at how this stuff works. The Comfrey salve does very good. It's made with our beeswax and our Comfrey plants, and is a really good skin healer. If you got any kind of abrasions or cuts or anything that pertains to the skin. If you want to try it and see how it works, we'll start offering it on our website. This right here is a 6-ounce container. It's the only thing that I actually had to put it in at this time. I weighed it and it was 6 ounces exactly. And I want to start putting it in some 2-ounce containers to offer it to people. And the consistency is, it's pretty creamy. It's like you can see right here, it's kind of, the wax makes it kind of thick with the oil, and it'll apply to your skin. Like you can use it as a lotion or on your chapped lips. That does very good. On chapped hands, Comfrey is excellent for healing dry skin or any kind of skin conditions. So the oil is olive oil that we put it in. So it's got olive oil, beeswax, and Comfrey plants. The beeswax and Comfrey plants is, of course, from the Barnyard Bees farm. So if anybody might be interested in any of this, we will start producing it in larger quantities. It's just a test right now to see if anyone is interested in it. So let me know in the comments if you're interested in, and that's about it. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching Barnyard Bees.